Right, so gonna be inviting Charlie and Harvey now. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Kieran.
Just waiting for Charlie to come in.
The creature, that.
Yeah. Sent an invite.
Yeah,
See if it goes through.
sweet. No stress, no stress. Have you been anyway? Been good?
Yeah. Not being too bad, lads. Yeah, we did sent a request.
What?
See if it brings him in.
I know. He's just taking his time, yeah, lad. Here we are.
It is.
The fellas.
Yes, lad.
Yeah. He's alright.
Yeah,
Having
you.
good. Yeah. Good, mate. Very good. What's going on there? Looks
Fucking,
like you just got out showered or something.
yeah, fresh. Fresh.
Yeah, so obviously got you on to talk about your upcoming fights at Almighty April 2nd. So Charlie, you are fighting Jack Dunleavy.
Yeah,
Sorry if I'm
Yeah.
pronouncing his name wrong. Let's start with you. What do you know about him? I know he fights out of Aspire, so
Yeah, comes out of a decent gym as fire, so I know he's got a Thai background as well. And yeah, just reckon it'll be a good scrap, yeah.
yeah. Is it hard to make any judgments off? I think he's had one fight, hasn't he? So
I think he's had like two. One on
has
the
he?
Mazda and one on UKFC. The one on Mazda went like the distance, and then I think he won first round in the UKFC one. It was like in July, so I don't know if he's
Yeah.
had any more from that, but they're the two I don't know of.
Yeah. And Harvey, you're fighting Finn Wright.
yeah, fighting.
I'm just laughing at these.
I know, mad.
Yeah, so you're fighting Finn Wright. Do you know much about him?
No, I don't know too much about him, to be honest. Only seen his last fight. I can't remember when it was. It was on that Golden Ticket Fight Promotions or whatever it's called. He got stopped. But to be honest, Jason pulled me this one and said he's pulled out. So at the minute, I haven't got an opponent at the minute. But to be honest, I was looking forward to the fight because from his last fight, he looked decent. Do you know what I mean? He looked well rounded. For that, but I was confident, and like in all my fights, I'm confident always in my skill levels. Just a bit he's backed out. I'll get another.
Yeah. It's what I was going to ask is, do you prefer that, not knowing too much about your opponent?
Doesn't really bother me because my first two fights, I fought guys who were making the debuts. So I didn't know too much about them. So it doesn't really make much of a difference. And then my third fight, I fought Sammy Hawk, obviously. And going from guys who were making the debuts to undefeated prospects, it was mad. Yeah, it was a mad thing.
Yeah. Emmanuel, this face off. No, these two from the same gym. It could be a face off if he wants to, like, but it's up to them. For you, Charlie, obviously the last fight you had against Callum Connor, come up short. You felt you won there. So how important is it getting back into there and getting back into the win column for you?
Definitely. It was a close fight, but just hopefully get back in there. Well, get back in there, get the win, and then see what goes from there. Just hopefully just getting wins. Just get back on the winning record.
Yeah. How irritating is it having a fight like that when you're convinced at the decision you've won? Obviously, I haven't seen the fight, so I can't comment on it. But when you've in your heart you feel like you've won, coming up to the decision and it goes the other way, it's got to be heartbreaking. Like.
Yeah, he was active in the clinch with his knees and that, but so was I. But then again, it just looks like more controlling with like the knees and the clinch than the body shots. But it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you been able to look at that fight and
yeah,
like,
loads. I've looked back at it loads. My coaches have seen it. Everyone, yeah. Just going over it, yeah.
Still the same. Like you won that fight.
Yeah, well, yeah. Basically, I reckon in the striking exchanges, like in the open, I reckon I won that. Maybe, they probably give it him with the clinch. That's about it.
Yeah.
Because he was like, don't know, just through like the knees. The knees looked like they hurt on the video, but not near to me. Not on.
Tickled you, did it?
Yeah, nothing really phased me in the fight. It was just like, then they were saying like on the commentating, like they look like heavy knees. They weren't. It just like looked like he was controlling me, but nothing really.
Yeah. And obviously with you had a great fight last time out against Georgie. So for you, like, how much confidence does that give you going into this next fight? So obviously you don't know your opponent, but is your confidence high at this point?
Loads of confidence. Done me confidence really good, to be honest. Like, it showed me like the level that I'm at with me striking. Do you know what I mean? Everyone tells me believe in me striking, believe in me game a little bit more. Everything just seemed to flow that night. Like, I kept the fight at my range, my pace, and I dictated where the fight went. And, you know, against Sammy Hock, I wasn't able to do that. Whereas when I fought Georgie, it was just a bit easier, do you know what I mean? I was setting stuff up and like, I can't wait to show me skill set off again.
Yeah, definitely. It's hard to do these with these little shits.
I was trying to look at them. It's just fucking hard, isn't it? Course of came here, Big Jaso.
So with you, Charlie, after your last fight, you said you wanted another fight before the end of 2021. Was the dating that sort of prevented that, or was it just there weren't a fight there to take?
Just me weight, really.
Yeah. A bit too much of a fatty round Christmas, lad.
Bad.
Harvey, I know yours is bad. You were saying you were going to get all roasting that, so.
Yeah. It went massive after Christmas. To be honest, though, luckily for me, once I start dieting, the weight just falls off. Like, I don't worry too much about my weight. I don't stress too much about my weight.
Yeah.
Are you the same, Charlie? Does your weight just fall off, or like?
It goes up when I'm eating. It goes up there, but when I'm dieting, it does go down. When I'm dieting, no.
Yeah, like
very rare.
We're like the same after our fights. We all come back proper fatties.
Yeah.
must be like hard to deal with. Like your energy levels must always be changing. Like, oh, I'm a big fat fucker, and then like I feel good, and then it changes again.
Yeah, when you're in fight camp, when you're dieting, you're like, oh, I can't wait to be off my diet and start eating again. And then when you're fat once, you're like, oh, I can't wait to get back on my diet.
Yeah.
Be skinny again. You'd never win with it.
Yeah. Do you reckon you could actually just go straight eating clean? Like,
nah.
You'd have to get cheap in there and that, yeah.
How long are we saying? How long
is it?
See, I don't know, because I don't know what you've done. Just say like a year and a half, just clean eating.
Fuck that.
Fuck
6 months.
Yeah. You're lucky getting me dieting for 8 weeks. Never mind.
Shame.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
So Harvey, in your last fight, then you had an interview with MMA UK, and you said that your next fight you'd be having it at Feather. That's
Yeah.
right, isn't it? So after this one, are you looking on maybe shifting weight at some point in the future?
Nah. You know what? It was funny because in my last fight, I made weight quite easy. Like, I didn't do a weight cut or nothing like that. Like, I just dieted down and made weight relatively easy for some reason. So, like, everyone kept on telling me, for your next fight, go down to bantamweight, do you know what I mean? And then it was funny because I was meant to have a fight in February, but I had a lot of stuff going on. And we got into January, I weighed myself. I just looked at the scales and just went, yeah, I'm not making 61 there, to be fair.
Yeah.
Don't even want to know what I was. I was just too big. I couldn't have made 61.
Right. Do me a favour, get these back because you're trying to be professional here, and these are when you're off.
Boy,
We'll get them. We'll get them back. Don't worry.
So I did like no sort of change in weight. Then you're gonna carry on with Feather.
carry on with Feather. We'll see what happens in the future. Do you know what I mean? You never know. For now, stick with Feather. See what happens. If I feel
Yeah.
like if the time's right to move down to Bantam, then go ahead. So be it. So be it. Do you know what I mean? If I get too small for the weight class, but at the minute, I feel like I'm big enough and strong enough for any featherweight out there. So there's no real reason why I should move down.
Yeah. And I forgot to ask at the start because of these ones, but what's the fight camp been going like for you?
Good. Very good.
Yeah, good. Strong camp so far. Really good camp.
Because like basically 4 months of training, just the dieting really. We don't really stop training, but just the dieting in it, just the weight really. We're constantly in the gym, so it's mainly like the diet that's the hard bit.
Yeah.
Same here. Like camp's been sound like train. Like I can train for as long as I want. Just the dieting's the hard part. That's all it is.
Yeah. Same with me. I've got no discipline, so I'm fucked. I was eating a bag of Doritos before, so
Don't.
I need to learn some discipline with that. But obviously on the same night you've got the Pink Panther. He's on the card. How do you see that fight going with them?
First
Yeah,
2 rounds, Kurt will just smoke him.
yeah.
Be even lucky if he gets out to first, to be honest.
I just think there's not many featherweights or lightweights that can compete with Perth at the minute. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Oh, he's happy now. He's not taking the piss anymore.
Not giving a shit.
And let's talk about the curly-headed fuck who's in here as well. He won his FCC title. Obviously, it's got to be over the moon. Well deserved. What did you think of his performance against Riddler?
Dominated them, didn't he, for 5 rounds?
Absolute masterclass. To be fair, just looked comfortable no matter where the fight went, and Ethan looked the opposite. Just looked uncomfortable no matter what was happening in the fight.
Yeah,
just basically because everyone's been thinking that like he's got no striking, got to show it in this fight as well. Because everyone was thinking that he was a grappler, weren't they? And then just tried to throw everything, and then see the little finger that he done as well, the little little Joe Saunders.
Yeah,
And then
got
flipped with a spin heel kick as well.
Yeah, it's seen as throwing spin and stuff now.
Yeah.
The keeps his striking secret, and then he starts throwing all spin and stuff and doing all this.
Joe Saunders,
it all out, didn't he? So, Charlie, I didn't ask you the last time we spoke to you. How did you get the nickname The Creature? I'm assuming it's not just for your looks, lad. So,
Jay Campbell,
especially with this curly bit, lad.
Jay Campbell gave me I think it was San Diego. And yeah, I was just me being me, and he just went, "You're a creature, you," and then went, "That's a creature, that's the creature."
And what about you? Have you ever been given a nickname?
Nah, like people have tried to give me nicknames in the past. One of my old coaches used to try and call me the natural, and I used to say to him, "That's Randy Couture's. I can't take that off him." Do you know what I mean? Other people
Yeah.
give me nicknames and stuff like that, but I don't know.
You've got to give him one, Kieran. Come on, you've got to think of one. I can't. I'm shit with nicknames. Come on,
Yeah,
you give out the Pink Panther. You give others as well. Come on.
Sometimes with nicknames, I just say like it, and if it sounds good. So with you, the one that come to me head was Harvey the Hitman Roberts.
the
I,
Hitman.
Hey,
I,
that's
I don't know why.
not bad. That's
Yeah,
not bad.
decent that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6 out of 10. So we got a question from Kurt. He said, "Can we see each one of your celebrations when winning their next fights?"
Who's that?
Kurt.
Okay.
He asked for both of you. Can he see your celebrations after you win?
I'm not gonna do it now, but I'll post it on my story.
I
I'm a bit
can't.
tired at the moment. I'll do the little. I know what one he's on about. That one. I'll post it on my story. You can see it there. I'll tag you in it.
I can't do mine now because I'm not allowed to take any ale. So I need a shoe and I need a pint or something. So
Your celebration comes a little bit after
yeah,
the fight.
a little bit after, a little bit of a shoey. Shoey could come on, but I can't do it.
So have we got like some dance moves or something? I'm seeing get the hips moving and that. Or what is it, Harvey? What's so secret? Like, come on,
I can't fucking dance me, lad.
show your Shakira, lads. Come on.
You've got a little shoulder move. Come on, Av.
Have I?
So move on to like some fun, some just random ass questions. So what's your favorite activity in the gym apart from kicking Connor Walsh in the face? What's your favorite activity? Say like kicking drills or anything like that?
Definitely not the shuttle runs. Definitely not the shuttle runs.
Oh, not that bad. Can't stand it.
Definitely not up downs. God, fucking hate them. What else?
I said favourite, not worst.
trying to
Yeah, I'm trying to
shorten them down. Trying to
I
shorten them
don't
down.
like anything about training.
Probably sparring.
Yeah.
I'd
Probably a sparring. Yeah.
yeah, sparring probably. I'd have to say that.
Yeah. Right, Charlie, you've got to get up and do this thing like they're asking for your celebration. You've got to do that. You've got to stand up and show us this pop that you've got going on.
Oh no, I can't.
Why not? No one looking. Like, come on, it's just us three.
20 people on it.
Look on this
Fuck that.
bit like.
Nah. I'll find the video and put it on a bit.
Don't be a shit house. Yeah, you're sleeping on us, lads. So I actually was going to watch it.
Clean. Nah, it's a mess to be honest. Like,
He's on it. I was going to actually ask you what your least favourite is, but I think you've reeled off like 5 or 6 there. Well, what would you say the words? You can't say up downs. I knew that was going to be one, but what would you say then?
Shuttle runs.
shuttle runs.
Shuttle runs.
Or kill you off them, lad.
Oh, especially makes you do like 3 or 4 sets.
Yeah.
One
When
after the other.
And you've got to do them about 5 on the bounce. That's
Oh yeah.
Is it running back and forth, is it, or
Yeah, he's got like basically run back and forth, yeah.
in sprints and that, yeah?
Yeah. And then like the other person goes and then once they're done you go.
They sound pretty fancy and technical, don't they? Shuttle runs. Sounds like something you could do in space or something.
Definitely not fancy.
Yeah.
Fucking don't look fucking fancy after it.
Yeah.
Look like you've done half a marathon.
Yeah.
Fucked on the floor.
The corner, mate.
Yeah.
Full on twisted.
That picture that Harvey sent me, had you done them there? Because you both look goosed on that one, like.
Nah, that was after the got the belts.
We got
Basically,
that day.
what was it? I think it was like, yeah, it was fucked.
A few weeks after our fight on UKFC in July.
Yeah, it was.
Came back.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So a bit of a different one then. Whoever wants to go first. What scares you? And you can't say Kurt.
What scares me?
Chris Green when he's got his hands down when you're sparring him.
Yeah.
Chris Green.
Chris Green.
Or when you see Kenny walk up to you with his fucking 80 kilo hips, about to lie on your face, about to lie on your fucking, about to lie on you. Nah, you know what do scare me? Them Everton Hill sprints. Wow.
it doesn't need to be training related, you know.
Nah, but even that, I just think of it and just go, fuck that.
Waking up to the creature when living with him. That's what scares kids.
In that 10.
Done that for about 2 months. And, don't know, coped well with that.
He must have spent a lot of his time in the corner like that. Like, I can't look at him anymore. So the next one is what motivates you?
I don't know, probably just outdoing myself every session and every fight, you know what I mean? Making sure
just get better.
I'm just making sure I'm like better than everyone, and then I'm better than the last time I fought. Just little things like that. Like
setting little targets, innit?
Yeah. That's, like at the minute, I'm not thinking about too much in the future. I'm just thinking about one fight at a time. Do you know what I mean? Just taking my time and smashing kids' heads and out the division, and then that's just it. Do you know what I mean? The rest will come by itself.
Yeah.
We'll start seeing us as
so, what is like setting little goals for yourself that you can achieve in that?
Yeah.
Reaching them goals.
Yeah, definitely.
What video are we talking about here?
What one? The one that Jay's saying?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what gave me name the creature.
Oh, okay. So do you have a favourite TV show or film that you love to watch?
Love a bit of Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. I've never watched that, you know.
Haven't you? Nah, it's decent, you know. Should watch it.
I've heard a lot about it, like.
Yeah, Kate and Connor didn't really like it, and then he started watching, and then he got into it a bit.
One that sort of surprised me was Cobra Kai.
Yeah, that was decent as well, wasn't it? You know what else is decent? Prison Break.
Prison Break, I've never seen that either.
That's it.
That
Breaking Bad as well.
Yeah, Breaking Bad. Fucking Friends for me, and The Walking Dead probably.
Yeah, but not bad as well.
Yeah, I have to think about that one. Then there's a few there, a few of my favourites.
Friends, me partner fucking loves that. She quotes any sort of cups or anything she sees that's Friends themed, she's got to get them.
Yeah.
Like, oh, where's a pencil? It's got the Friends couch on it. I've got to get it. Somebody brought a rubber at the end, and it's the Friends couch. Like, I've got to get it. I mean,
we're the same in our house. Like whenever I cook, I've got an oven mitt, and it's a Friends oven mitt. Yeah, just Friends.
Imagine how you can just enjoy something so much that you're like, oh, I've got to get something of that.
Yeah. Mad.
One of the first TV shows I watched was Breaking Bad, and then like I thought that was the dog's bollocks, you know what I mean? Because it was the first one I watched. But then like I watched The Wire and The Sopranos, and then just.
You know what? I haven't seen them ones.
The Sopranos is boss like that.
Sopranos quality one.
Yeah.
One of the top shows ever, and then The Wire's good. It gets a lot better after the first season. It's a slow one, but you'll like it. So ask the creature anything to do with Friends, and you'll know it.
I've watched it a few fair times, like.
Yeah, same.
To be honest with you, like even though me missus watched it quite a lot, I can at least fucking remember stuff
Gotta
from
keep it a secret, Kyle. Can't let people know in our secrets.
ADKK. Come on, he's let out now. It's no longer a secret. Come on.
Oh, yeah,
Nah, you can't be letting them out.
He
Can't be
already
letting
has,
them
man.
out.
He already
Can't be letting
has.
them out.
ADKK. What are we saying, Harvey? What do you think it stands for?
don't have a clue.
Can't let the people know.
Yeah, I don't have a clue.
Gotta let
You're gonna have to tell him, Kyle. He's
very few
folding
people
again,
know.
lad.
Very few people know.
He's folding again, lad. You have to tell him what it is. He wouldn't do the dance, so I don't think he's gonna tell us this. So last one then, lads. I didn't want to keep you for too long. Just want to have a little chat with you and catch up with you. Last one then is I don't know exactly what yous are like with predictions. Obviously, I get one from Charlie, but Harvey, I can get one with you for whoever the opponent is. Predictions. What can we expect from you coming in on Almighty April 2nd?
I'll be ready. I'll be ready.
Yeah.
Be on the game, ready.
Yeah. I reckon I'll be sound everywhere it goes. Striking, grappling, up against the fence, clinch. I'll be ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just ready for anyone who they put in front of me at the minute. Don't care. All I'm going to say is you're going to see a different me. You're going to see a strong performance. Whether it ends first round or it goes a full 3 rounds, you're going to see a really dominant performance from me. From Balmer, from Perth as well. Yeah, going 3-0.
You see it every time he fights with out. Is it? a little subliminal thing there. What is it, like some sort of badge or something like?
You'll have to see April 2nd, don't you?
Okay. I'm
Very few
trying
people
to
know. Very few people know.
What is it, like a technique you've got, or
Could be something else.
you're not giving anything away?
Nah.
I'm not on it myself. We'll just have to wait and see.
Just have to wait and see.
So there's what's going to happen now. Everyone's going to be eyes on your fight, looking for what ADKK is for the Kyle.
I'll give a little wink after it.
I might not be able to spot that lad, and maybe shite already. So I'll try figure it out. Have you seen it in your other fights?
Don't know. I'll have to have a look back. See how I've done in my other fights.
You got me thinking though. Right, lads. I'll let you get back to what it was you were doing. I think Jay would suggest you give your ear a little thing, you lads. I think people weren't happy with you do there.
Sound got the little curls, got the straight. It's fine.
Oh, come on, it's a setup. He's just playing games with me now, isn't he?
It is a setup. It is a setup to many things.
Oh, okay. I thought like he meant I'm just having you on. I'm just trying to get your gears turning. Yeah. Go on then now. I'll let you go and chill out. But nice one for jumping on with us. And
no, for that on.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having us on, that.
Nice one.
Go on. One quick dance.
Give a little shoulder shrug. That's the most you're getting.
Go on, that'll do. Take it easy, lads.
See you later.
See you later.